I'm not going to talk about basketball. Nothing's happened with our team in the last 6 hours. We're going to start the same way tonight. Any basketball questions don't matter. Since we left shoot-around, 14 children were killed 400 miles from here, and a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California. And now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. So I ask you, Mitch McConnell, I ask all of you senators who refuse to do anything about the violence and school shootings and supermarket shootings, I ask you, are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children and our elderly and our churchgoers? Because that's what it looks like. It's what we do every week. So I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight, but I want every person here, every person listening to this, to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, you know. Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
Steve Kerr, of course, lost his father to gun violence. There was an outpouring of reaction across the sports world. LeBron James tweeted, "My thoughts and prayers goes out to the family of the loved ones lost, injured at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas." Like, when is enough enough? These are kids and we are putting them in harm's way at school. Like, seriously, at school where it's supposed to be the safest. Meanwhile, Celtics star Jason Tatum breaks my heart hearing this news. No parent should ever have to lose their child. Praying for the families of those kids and the teacher. This is devastating. There's more reaction from Steph Curry and Natasha Cloud of the Washington Mystics.
It's kind of hard to, stay focused on going out and playing basketball and knowing, what happened, in this state. And I got kids, send them to school every day, drop them off.
Me too.
And you feel for the parents that are, going through what they're going through. I can't even imagine the pain. So for Coach to come up here and say what he said, and every word that he said was powerful, was meaningful.
This game doesn't matter. The 18 lives and the numbers going up by the minute. The 18 lives that were lost today from senseless gun violence in Texas at an elementary school. We're talking about our kids not being safe to go to school. And our government is still not implementing sensible gun laws. This isn't about taking people's rights away from bearing arms. This is about putting sensible gun laws in so this doesn't happen again. Please check on your loved ones. If you see crazy shit online, please send it to someone, send it to the police, send it to anybody. But if our government's not going to do our job, then we got to do our job and come together as a community, because this is absolutely ridiculous at this point.
Stephen A., I tweeted a picture of the faces of those little children.
Oh my God!
A teenage gunman opened fire at an elementary school in South Texas on Tuesday, killing more than a dozen children and at least 2 teachers, in the latest instance of gun violence sweeping the United States.
At approximately 11:32 a.m. this morning, there was a mass casualty incident at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. This school has children that are in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade.
Authorities said the suspect, identified as 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, acted alone and was apparently killed by police officers responding to the scene. Governor Greg Abbott said 2 officers were struck by gunfire, but said their wounds were not serious.
An 18-year-old male who resided in Uvalde. It's believed that he abandoned his vehicle and entered into the Robb Elementary School in Uvalde with a handgun, and he may have also had a rifle, but that is not yet confirmed according to my most recent report. He shot and killed horrifically, incomprehensibly, 14 students and killed a teacher. Mr. Ramos, the shooter, he himself is deceased and is believed that responding officers killed him.
See what I'm saying? This is the exact shit I'm talking about right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Kids, 18, I don't give a fuck. You 18 years old, you can go get a gun and go shoot shit up. Go shoot kids. Go kill kids. 19 children and 2 adults. Like, for real. This is what the fuck I'm talking about this is my movement. Put the strap down. Put the strap down. Real G's use these. This shit ain't no fucking game out here, man. This shit real fucking life, man. I just put it in different terms. I just put real G's use. I just put it in a different way. Put the strap down. That means, come on with this bullshit. That means silence the violence. That's what it means. You know what I'm saying? I mean, "19 children and 2 adults killed." Children. All these children was children. This was an elementary school, 10 and under. My condolences. I'm sick of saying that shit, but my condolences go out to all the families. Put them fucking guns down, man. I'm talking about, go make people go out and get mentally evaluated before you can just let a motherfucker say he 18 and he can go buy a gun. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's too loose out here with these guns. It's too fucking loose, bro. We got to send our kids to school every day. That could have been our kids. This shit ridiculous, man. Motherfuckers, yeah. And I guess these young dumbass niggas out here with these guns and profiling and styling and doing all this dumb shit online with these guns and shit, making this shit look like it's cute and all this shit. This what the fuck goes on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers see that bullshit and think they playing Grand Theft Auto or whatever the fuck they might think they doing. Man, this shit don't make no fucking sense, man. "21 people killed in Texas by an 18-year-old suspect with a gun." This shit been going on for a long fucking time. The people won't stand up. Everybody want to always say, "Well, I don't want to, knock the people that we got gun rights." And man, fuck all that, man. Motherfuckers is getting killed, man. We ain't talking about no motherfucking body that's gonna be mad because we saying put the fucking guns down, man. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, get mad. Motherfuckers getting killed. Shit, put them bitches down. Shit, nigga, learn how to do something without them bitches. Nigga, get into an argument, slap you a bitch or something. Y'all motherfuckers, like, motherfuckers think they gonna be the last man standing. Nigga, you not gonna be the last motherfucking man standing. You gonna get killed too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So put that shit down. The world need to put them bitches down. For real. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, if everybody put them bitches down, ain't nobody gonna end up dead, goddammit. Shit, motherfuckers kill me with this. They need to mentally evaluate a lot of these motherfuckers that they let get guns, but they don't want to because they know what's gonna happen. They know motherfuckers gonna go out here and kill with them guns. They know people got mental problems. They know people they heads ain't right, but as soon as they turn 18, they can go get a gun. All you gotta do is show ID. You should have to show some paperwork showing that you good. You done been talked to. You done psychiatrists and all type of shit. You done had your little mental evaluation. Just like driving, man, they give motherfuckers license. Motherfuckers can't even drive. I don't know how the fuck they even give people a license. That shit ought to be stricter too. You motherfuckers just jump in the car and drive and don't know what the fuck you doing. Just like a pistol. You just grab a pistol and a gun or whatever the fuck it is and don't know what the fuck you doing. Cause you ain't been trained, taught nothing. You just 18 and can go get a gun. That's some stupid shit, man. That's some stupid ass shit, man. I'm 18, I can go buy a gun. And if I decide that I want to go take some lives, then that's what I'm going to do. Don't nobody know what I'm thinking in my head. Nobody knows that I'm mentally thrown the fuck off. Nobody knows that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows that my head is gone and I want to kill motherfuckers because motherfuckers ain't been talking to me. That's just how these motherfuckers think, man. And don't nobody know it. This shit happens all the time. You know how many motherfuckers out there that's mentally unstable and got weapons in their name? Got guns that they can go shit. They probably got more guns than the motherfucking nearest police precinct in their fucking house. Saying, man, motherfuckers ain't supposed to be able to have guns like this. It's up to the people, you know what I'm saying? If we don't say shit, then hey, it is what it is. This shit gonna keep going down. Listen to this shit. He's saying exactly what the fuck I'm saying.
Let me say a couple things here right out of the gate. Number one, something is wrong with the United States of America when an 18-year-old kid on his birthday goes out there and buys 2 assault weapons.
On his birthday? On his birthday? Is that what they saying? Wait.
In May, this kid, 18 years old, can't have a drink in Texas. Would you allow your kid? He came home at 18, hey, Mom, look what I got for my birthday. Bought 2 assault rifles. You go crazy. He didn't have that parental supervision. Nobody checked. Nobody did anything. So Kerr's 1,000% right.
What? That's what I'm saying. Nobody checked. Nobody did nothing. I was sitting here listening to Stephen A. I hadn't even got to this part yet. I paused it. And he came right on and said exactly what I said. I'm not bullshitting, no cap. It's exactly what I said. Almost.
Secondly, all the folks who make a big deal, this is about mental illness. Well, how come this doesn't happen in Britain? I was in Ireland. There's no mental illness in Ireland? France? Spain? Germany? Italy? You don't see this happening in those countries because the gun availability is not there. You are not a 15-year-old kid at a boarding school in Britain who can walk into a gun shop and buy 330 magazines and 5 assault weapons. You can in the United States.
You can. You can go do all that he just said. But I'm the one that's tripping. I'm tripping though, right? Real G's use these and put the strap down. We tripping, right? I just know I can just see shit. I just know how life shit go. And I know niggas need to put them bitches down because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing with these bitches. That's why motherfuckers getting killed all over the fucking world. This shit don't make no sense. Niggas is not mentally stable to have them motherfuckers, man. Y'all ought to be listening to a nigga like me because my mind is right when it comes to guns. I know what to do with them. I know when and where and how to possess guns. And come on, man. I'm not out here trying to kill nobody. I have compassion for humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers don't. They don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers ain't got no compassion for humanity at all. Niggas be like, fuck that shit. Like you just ready to see a motherfucker leaking out there on the street. I ain't ready to see that. I ain't ready for my kids to see that. Don't nobody should have to see no shit like that. Another person laying dead in the motherfucking street. Nobody should have to see that. The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all praise these motherfucking guns, man. That shit don't do nothing but tear up families, man. That's all the fuck that shit do. That's all the fuck it do. Cause you got stupid motherfuckers with them bitches in their hand. Ready to tear up your fucking family, bro.
And although Biden, the president, he says what he wants, do something. Obama did after Sandy Hook. He did everything he could. Nobody followed suit. And although I try to play it right down the middle, I vote both Republican and Democrat. I vote for the best man all the time. In the history of since 1980, vote for the best man. Bottom line is, in this particular situation, Kerr's right. It's about the Republicans in that Senate who are wrapped up with the NRA and all the gun lobbyists and everything else who are afraid. There's 310 million guns in America, 300 million people who are afraid that if they get tough here, that somehow they're going to get knocked out of office because their states love guns. Love guns. Do you think everybody brings up the sex?
So that's what we on. We afraid of the people that love guns. I mean, it's not that I don't love guns. They okay. I like them. You know, they around. They play their part, but I don't like them. It's like bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? It's bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? That's a bittersweet situation. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the motherfucking day, somebody's getting killed with that gun. At the end of the day, somebody's getting killed, somebody's getting buried. It's going to be a funeral at the end of the day. That's my problem with the shit. Yeah, they look nice. They look sweet to have all that bullshit. You to show it. Look at my gun. They look nice. But what them motherfuckers do? The trouble, the trouble that they cause, the kerfuffle, the mass destruction, everything, man. The shit that goes on behind the scenes of those motherfuckers, man. On the surface, they look great. They look great in your hand. They look great under your bed. They look great on the shelf. They look great sitting around your house. But they don't look great when that person laying there twisted up looking crazy.
Amendment. What do you think George Washington, Sam Adams, Jefferson, Ben Franklin, what do you think they're thinking about right now? You think they thought this? There was no police. There was no state militia back in 1780 when they did the state Second Amendment. And you get stuff the same thing. This is totally different today. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're going to bring up the Second Amendment where I have my right to have guns, and you're going to bring up something that was passed in 1780 and say that applies to today? That is absolutely absurd. And the other thing.
I agree.
Abbott, the governor. And again, I play it right down the middle.
I agree.
Cruz, that senator. And how about the representative of that community?
Let me see that. Let me hear that again.
Amendment where I have my right to have guns, and you get state Second Amendment. And it's not the same thing. This is totally different today. I mean, it's ridiculous. You're going to bring up the Second Amendment where I have my right to have guns, and you're going to bring up something that was passed in 1780 and say that applies to today?
Did you hear that? Something that was created in 1780 applies today. So you motherfuckers still want to go off of that shit when the world is so much different today than it was in 1780? Like he said, it wasn't even no police officers, man. You motherfuckers don't even need guns no more. Because it wasn't guns, it wasn't police officers in 1780. That's why guns were put out here, so you could protect yourself. Now that you motherfucking they have police out here now, you motherfuckers don't need them. Because they got to go through all type of training and everything to have guns. That's the same thing they should put you stupid motherfuckers through that got guns that don't know what to do with them. Y'all should have to go through the same police training, and it should cost your ass some money to even get that training. Enough money to where your ass probably don't want to spend it because your ass, your mental capacity ain't there to even go that far with it. That's the type of shit motherfuckers need to go through in order to have a gun to protect themselves. Not just you 18, you can go out and get one. It's your birthday, go get 5, 6. We don't care what you feel like. We don't care how your brain works. Just go get 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass them out. And y'all go shoot people up. We don't care how your brain working, your mental illness.
That is absolutely absurd. And the other thing, Abbott, the governor, and again, I play right down the middle. Cruz, that senator, and how about the representative of that community that were in West San Antonio and West Texas? They all voted no on gun control deals in March. They voted no on it. And then Adam yesterday gives me this big deal about how we're heartbroken. Well, you had a chance to do something about it, you did nothing. And where are they going on Friday, half of them? To an NAR convention in Houston, Texas, for crying out loud.
They going to an NR convention in Houston, Texas. After this.
Houston, Texas. It's absolutely absurd. America, shape up, wake up, and do something. I don't care what it is, and yes, there are a million reasons why we have all these 18-year-old kids who feel disconnected and feel like they gotta go out there and blow up a supermarket, a school, a movie theater in Colorado with armor on. They're disconnected. But I can't look at every computer. I can't look at every social media post. I can't look at every Instagram thing to see what these kids are thinking about. But what I can do, I can limit their ability to obtain weapons.
That's all the fuck I'm saying.
And I understand that gun companies in this country don't want that because they make a ton of money when they sell these assault.
If you can't see this shit, man, and they saying it right here on TV, they saying it. They saying it, man. They putting it out here. The NRA, they don't want that shit because they making a ton of money off of these fucking guns. They not gonna make motherfuckers get evaluated. They don't care about the mental state of mind that a person in when they buying these guns. They don't care about that shit. They care about the money. Like, that's all they care about is the money. They don't care how many people die. You think they give a fuck about any of this shit? They gonna find a reason to switch the narrative. It ain't about guns. It's about the people with guns. Yeah, we'll do something about the people with guns. Get their ass. Make sure their ass can't get them just because they 18. They need other stipulations. It's something that can be done about this shit, man. It's something that can be done about this shit. But the people won't stand up. We won't stand up. You know, I try to use my little voice and say what I say. Put the guns down. Real G's use these. Stop the violence. Silence the violence. All that bullshit. All that. We killing each other. I've been saying all this shit for years. Upon years. But motherfuckers always tell me, oh man, shit, ain't nobody gonna be fighting, you know. Instead of saying, yeah, man, you right, man, we need to try to get these guns out these kids' hands, and you know what I'm saying. Instead of agreeing with me, motherfuckers always want to shoot it down. Oh man, shit, ain't nobody fighting no more. And but it started with us teaching them, teaching the kids, teaching the youth. You know, who the fuck talking to that 18-year-old? No, who knew what was going on with him? Who knew what was going on with him? Did anybody have a conversation with him before that? Did anybody know he was going to buy guns when he turned 18? Did anybody know he wanted to go kill a whole school full of people? 19 people and 2 adults. 19 children and 2 adults. Children, what did they do? They were harmed. They couldn't do anything. They just lost their life being children at school. But am I tripping? Because I say real G's use these, put the strap down because I'm saying that? I'm tripping? Ain't nobody gonna listen? Motherfuckers like, nah, we ain't listening. Don't nobody want to fight no more. Don't nobody want to fight. Don't nobody want to fight. You don't have to fight. Just put down the fucking gun and shut the fuck up. I'm not telling you to go out and fight. I'm telling you to put the fucking guns down. Learn some respect. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to communicate. Learn conversation rules the nation, not guns.
So that company that stored Dick's Sporting Goods, wherever it was, in Texas, when they sold those 2 assault weapons to this kid a couple of weeks ago, you think they care? No, they don't. They don't care. They say they care, but they don't, because they do nothing about it. And listen, I live 20 minutes from Sandy Hook. I was there 5 days later. That is an absolute disgrace that in 9 years we have done nothing. Kurt's right. I got issues with Kurt with other issues. His China thing and everything, I can go on and on. But here he's 100% right. This does not happen in Europe, Japan, China. It does not happen. Israel. Name the country. It happens here. The United States of America. Because you politicians, in this case, most of them Republicans, and the president, go out there and do something. Let's go. It can't be that hard. No, the other thing that I want to say last thing, Washington Post had a great point today. One last thing.
No, go ahead.
You know who's going to get this solved? You actually need a Republican president. Because we're so politicized in this country that the Republicans do not want to agree anything to what a Democratic president says. So if you have a Republican president who is going to get that vote on the right, he does something, you can stop.
Why doesn't this happen in other countries? Like he said. Because their laws is set in place to where this is not going to happen. They really care about their people for real. The United States is a place that don't give a fuck about the United States. They don't give a fuck about the American people. That's one thing when it comes to America, it's too fucking loose. They don't care about what happens with the American people. It's always this group of American people feel like one way, and this group of American people feel another way. Republicans and Democrats. So when one don't want to do it, the other one, it's always a fucking debate, just like on fucking Sports Center, seeing this First Take, all that, everything. It's always a debate with America. Everything is a fucking debate, a bet, a gamble. Instead of just putting the shit in place like, no, this ain't about to jump off. We don't, we all feel the same way in this motherfucker. Everybody got the same feeling when it comes to what's supposed to happen with the American people. But you got the haves and you got the have-nots. And that's all it is. That's what it boils down to. But the have-nots have to wake up and speak up. because they feel like they so below the totem pole that they don't have a voice. But no, you do. That's when you do, because the majority rules, and we are the majority. We can do something. If we speak up, we'll have to make these motherfuckers do their job. Motherfuckers getting killed over here in America like it's like roaches and ants and shit, man. Just getting stepped on, children, man. Them people, the families of those children got to be. I can't imagine how they feel. And they waited and waited and waited to find out, was it their kid that had been shot and killed? They waited for hours into the night waiting. Could you imagine that? Something happened at your kid's school, they lock everything down. You hear a lot of people got killed, and you sitting around waiting to find out if it was your kid or not. How excruciating is that? How devastating is that?
To make a little movement here, and we almost did with the last president after Parkland, but he got sidetracked. What else is new? And he didn't do it. He got sidetracked. But this is getting to be much. We're starting off a sports show on this great network, and we're talking about a kid who got slaughtered. 18 people.
19 and 2 adults. 19 and 2 adults. We're not gonna forget that one. I don't be bullshitting. I really mean this shit from the bottom of my fucking heart when I say real G's use these, put the strap down. I really mean that. I really mean silence the violence. I really mean that shit. I don't know if y'all think it's a gimmick. I'm trolling. It's clickbait, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. But I've been doing this shit for years. I really mean it. I've been stabbed 17 times. My little brother got killed. I got shot. My car got shot up in 1990 fucking 7, somewhere around there, with like 15 bullets through my car. My pops was with me. He was driving. I was on the passenger side. Car riddled with bullets. We survived that. I done seen so many people get killed in my neighborhood. My homeboy got killed 2 doors down from me. I done seen it jump off, man. So that's why I know this gun shit is out of control, man. It's been going on for a long time. It's still going on. I just don't condone that whole ass shit. I don't condone it. You soft as fuck with that gun, man. You soft as fuck if you always run to it. You got a mental problem, man, if that's what you do. If you pick that bitch up every time you get mad, you ready to run to that motherfucker and shoot somebody, your mental capacity is fucked. I'm telling you, if that's all you do, and you depend on that, and you showing that all the time and all that shit, I don't give a fuck what you say. You're a coward, bro. Because real men don't run to fucking guns every chance they get, man. We can talk this shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about it like real men. Real men, you know what I'm saying? You pussy ass niggas be ready to pick up the gun and end it just like that. Like, let's just end it. But you ending everything. You, me, everything. When we can have a regular conversation like grown men supposed to do. Niggas act out like fucking bitches. Ready to have tantrums and shit. You was the tantrum having nigga when you was a baby. When you was a kid growing up. I ain't had tantrums. I knew how to act. My mom said go to the room. I went to the room. I ain't going there falling out on the floor. She said clean up. I cleaned up. She said cut the grass. I cut the grass. I might have got mad. I might have been mad sometimes. But I know how to control myself. Self-control. Just what I'm saying. That's when you know you don't have emotional, mental, fucked up in the head problems. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to have those problems. I'm saying get them checked out so you can get them corrected. That's what I'm saying. Everybody don't need a motherfucking gun. They not for everybody. Because everybody don't even know how to deal with having one. You can tell by a person's upbringing. All you gotta do is look at them. All you gotta do is look at them and see how they react, how they used to react when they was a kid, how they reacting now, and put it together. Y'all act like y'all can't see. Y'all know when somebody don't need a gun. You just ignore it. This person's parents, he turned 18. They should have knew he was looking to buy a gun. They don't know that about their son. As soon as he turned, what you want a gun for? We finna talk about this. Man, need to talk to his face turn the color of my damn sweater. Motherfuckers just ain't gonna get it. I can talk to the face turn the color of my sweater, but motherfuckers ain't gonna get it. They gonna always think it's a game. Go grab that gun and do some stupid shit with it. But I ain't gonna never stop saying what I'm saying though, because I'm gonna make sure it don't happen around me. And that's why I'm trying to make sure you make sure it don't happen around you. And on and on and on. That's what my voice for, to give it to you so you can feel the way that I feel, hopefully, and you can tell motherfuckers to get the fuck away from around you with that bullshit too. Because if it's 10 motherfuckers in the room with a gun and you got one too, who walking out of there if the shit jump off? Who gonna be the one that walked out and went home and got in the bed and laid under their covers and went to sleep nice and peacefully? If there's 10 people in the room with guns and shit jump off, you got yours too. So, you got yours too. Because 9 times out of 10, that's what it is out here in this world. When you step in a room, if it's 20 people in there, I bet you 7, 8 of them motherfuckers got guns. Or more, half. It might be all of them. When you walk out in this world and you jump in your car, you know how many people you surrounded with guns by? You got yours. But you know how many other people got theirs? That's ready for the bullshit just like you? So who gonna win? Who going home? Yeah, I know you hope you go home. You think you gonna make it home. But how? If you caught up in a situation where you ain't the only one with the gun. How we gonna work this out? How we gonna figure this out? If you in a gas station and a motherfucker decide to rob the gas station, what you gonna do just because you got your gun? You gonna play superhero? Because the motherfucker without the gun gonna try to get the fuck out the way. Like, go ahead, my dog. I don't got no problem. Hopefully he don't shoot that motherfucker. But that motherfucker with the gun, nigga, you ain't got no chance. Because you gonna try to play superhero and you gonna get your ass clapped, or you gonna have to clap his ass or something at the end of the day. It's not gonna be a good situation. It's not gonna turn out good. See, motherfuckers don't understand that you're not the only one out there with those. When motherfuckers get that understood, it'll be a safe place. You know, motherfuckers got to get that understood. You got this 18-year-old that ran out and bought guns on his birthday and decided to go kill some kids. A lot of kids. You tell me who was wrong in this situation. All the players. Of course the person with the gun was wrong. But I'm talking about the other players. The people that sold them the guns, ain't nobody gonna blame them. The parents, nobody gonna blame them because, I don't know, the person did it, he was a grown man, but he should have been evaluated before he was able to go out and buy a gun. Because nowadays, motherfuckers ain't even got it. They can just wait till they turn 18. See, back in my days, man, motherfuckers wasn't, you couldn't just go out and buy, a motherfucker wouldn't even sell a gun to a little white boy. Like, man, get the fuck away from here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, street niggas, motherfuckers wouldn't even sell a gun to a little black kid, for real, for real. They wasn't selling guns to white boys and black boys. They wasn't niggas, man. You motherfucker look at you in the hood, man, because OGs was on some real OG shit. They wasn't just giving guns to kids, man. Go on the fuck up out of here, man, with that shit, man. That's how I used to be growing up. That's why I'm the way I am, because I grew up in that type of world where grown niggas was like, man, get the fuck on. You don't need that shit. You know, if you got that shit, you got that shit low key as hell. You bought that bitch from one of your, I don't know where you bought that bitch from. If you didn't get it from an OG though. Cause nigga, we ain't play that shit. You know, we don't play that shit, man. We don't play that shit, man. Putting guns in kids' hands, man. Shit. Nigga, I'm talking about, if I was that gun owner and I seen that kid, and I know he didn't look 18, and even if he did, I probably would have still said, man, you probably got to go back and go get somebody else so I can, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to just sell you this gun. Why you want to? I'd ask some questions, all that shit. I don't give a fuck, but they ain't ask nothing. They want to know. They want to know that money. They don't give a fuck about nothing but the money. Yeah, I'm upset as fuck. Shit, I'm upset as fuck because it could have been anybody's kid. Could have been. Could have definitely been mine. Somebody at my door. Hold
On this great network, and we're talking about a kid who got slaughtered, 18 people, and we're gonna move on our merry way now. And we're gonna show up at that gun lobby thing in Houston on Friday. You should be all ashamed of yourselves. All ashamed. And I vote right down the middle. Don't call me some leftist nutcase. I go both ways. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That was so.
Don't be.
Nigga, fuck them guns, nigga. That's all I gotta say, nigga. Y'all motherfuckers don't know what to do with them bitches anyway, nigga. Fuck them guns. Fuck the people with them bitches, nigga. And if you know what to do with yours, then you obedient with it, then I ain't talking to you. But if you mad about what I'm saying, then I'm talking to you. If you mad about what I'm saying, then you the problem. Because people with guns that know what to do with them ain't mad about what I'm saying. Because they know they got compassion for humanity. A gun is just a gun. That's all it is. It ain't nothing to brag about. It ain't nothing to talk about. They've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's just a fucking gun, man. So if you bragging on them, glorifying them, doing all the shit that been done for hundreds and hundreds of years with them, that shit played out. Why you still doing that old ass shit? It's time to start worrying about the people. People surviving, living. You know how many people died off of a bullet for no fucking reason at all? Like my little brother. My 19-year-old little brother. My real little brother. I ain't just saying my brother because like how people be like my bro. No. My mother's son. He was 19 years old in 2011 when he was killed. My little brother. And he wasn't just my little brother. He was my three sisters' little brother. He was my other little brother's big brother. He was my other little brother's little brother. And he was everything else. And he was everything else too. He was an uncle, a son, a nephew. He was all of that. And he was killed with a bullet. Unnecessary. Supposed to been still right here with us. So yeah, man, I said that. I said what I said. And if you don't like what I said, then hey, like I said, you're part of the problem. And I don't give a fuck about you either. Because you don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. So I said what the fuck I said. Real G's stand up. OGs stand up. Young G's stand up. Teach these young niggas what it is out here. Cause ain't shit sweet. Nigga. I'm out. Real G's TV, man.